Right?
No, just Saturday.
Is it just a little bit of overtime right now?
Yeah. Well, I asked to do it. I basically asked to be able to do overtime because we need the money.
At least you have the ability to do that.
Yeah. That definitely helps. What the fuck is not doing it? And the fucking the AC box thermostat got locked. So we can't change the fucking temperature right now, so I'm gonna have to, I don't know, do something when I get home to it.
Is it hot right now in the house?
It's hot for me. It's probably good for Erica for right now, but it's actually pretty warm out right now for being this early.
Really, really nice out right now.
Yeah.
Well, it's raining up here, but
Is it raining?
drizzling. It's humid though, so. But it's not like heavy rain. It's just kind of sprinkling.
I don't know. It's supposed to rain today.
Not down there.
We'll see.
I didn't hear it, so when I checked the weather before I leave home, up here it's supposed to rain, down there it's supposed to be cloudy.
Well, that's the weather too. The weather don't know everything, you know. They always think they know everything, but they're always guessing. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't even know if he's parked.
I'm off of school until July 7th.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it gives me a little, I need a break.
You know, the podcast that we made, well, not yesterday, but the day before, it got demonetized and taken down because of our 5-minute talk about COVID.
What's wrong with talking about COVID?
You're not allowed to on YouTube. You're not allowed to.
Oh, it's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Maybe you just have to say the pandemic. There are certain words that, yeah.
I have
if
no
enough
idea.
people complain about it, you know.
Yeah. I don't know if it's anyone complaining about it. It's just they don't want anybody talking about it and spreading out disinformation according to their perspective is the reason that they give you.
We didn't, I think we were just giving opinions, but no actual science-based information.
I know. Well, it's not science-based at all. It was strictly our opinions, one way or another, but our opinion one way or another is basically not appropriate for YouTube.
Yeah, it's appropriate. I mean, I use Twitch, and I talk about COVID, politics, all that fun stuff on my Twitch.
Yeah, well, I guess on YouTube you're not allowed to. Huh.
Sometimes they just mute it, but yeah.
Yeah, or they just take it down like it did yesterday.
You can fight it.
I'm not fighting it. It's not that important. Thought it was kind of silly.
It is. Alright, that's all I want.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I mean, it's going to be nice out. It's going to be in the 70s, not as hot as it was yesterday.
Yeah, the last few days have been nice. Like, really nice. Like,
upstairs was hot. I need to set up the air conditioner upstairs now because it is hot upstairs. And
yeah, I mean, it jumped from winter to summer. Instead of the nice cool days of spring and a little warmth, no, it went from cold to hot.
Yeah. Yep.
That's kind of how it goes.
I finally got the liner to my fridge. I filed the complaint with housing because of the Johnny Jackson's a prick. Because I also asked if they can like, because the hell, I'm not asking them to cover the food that I had to rebuy over and over again. What I asked them is for the part I had to buy for the fridge to take it off of my rent for this month.
Well, hopefully they will.
No, they won't. He said no. He said I have to make a complaint.
That's kind of fucked up.
It's like it's almost $200. It's like $187.
Well,
and I sent them the receipt and everything.
Well then.
And I waited for maintenance to order the part for well over a month. They've known that liner's been broken.
I'll probably fight it a little bit. Say, listen, so if I have no fridge for a month, so what do I do for food then? Do I just not eat for a month until you guys are all set?
Well, that was my thing, and it's like I have to be able to feed my kids. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but they don't give a shit.
Well, I got so on like Wednesday, I actually got a call from Washington D.C.
Okay.
For the National Urban Housing and Development.
I thought it was done by counties.
It is done by county. But I made a complaint to the main office in Philadelphia, which is in charge of all of them in Pennsylvania. So.
All right. So are they gonna fix it?
Well, they sent me a number to not our local, like not the Dunmore one, but a different main branch that's in charge of this part of Pennsylvania. So they're gonna, they put in the notice, they put in the complaint, and I complained about like the guy who runs this one too because he's an asshole. Like the head guy, Johnny Jackson, he's a condescending douche. Yeah.
He probably looks at everyone who lives in the project as pieces of shit. That's kind of what those people and those kind of power positions are.
That's what I told him. I'm like, hey, this is not okay with how this is. Like how you talk. Like he sounds very condescending. I don't think he realizes the people that he's talking to.
Well, he probably deals with people all day long, trying to ask them for shit and tell them stuff, and because he not only probably deals with your project, but he said he's the head guy. So he probably deals with all the project problems in his area or his section or however they do it. So he expects everyone to go through their specific thing. Most people don't talk directly to him. Oh, but I'm sure the people that are heads of those departments do, though.
Oh, probably.
I mean, they're probably telling them all day long of all shit that's going on and how much stuff people are trying to do or say, because the majority of people are not trying to get what's right. The majority of people are just trying to get. From
my perspective, it seems like as soon as you start making more money trying to get out of there, they skyrocket your rent.
Yeah, but
as soon as you do it, which makes
even
it harder.
So, at least you have a cap. Honestly, what you're paying in rent is dirt cheap compared to what rent is.
Oh no, I know. But the problem is that if I didn't fight the fact that I had a cap, my rent would be $1,100 right now. But I had to fight it.
Well, $1,100 is still among the cheaper apartments out there for a 3-bedroom.
I mean, unless I go into Scranton. Scranton has some 3-bedrooms for like $800.
I don't know about that. I've been looking for a while. The ones that I found for $800 are scams.
You're willing to go to Scranton? Because I had a couple of them. I just didn't want to go to Scranton.
Oh, yeah. I am willing to go anywhere. As long as it's within driving distance between me and Erica's work. I've been looking basically all the surrounding areas, about a 40-mile circle. And like I said, for a 3-bedroom for $800 is either it's in a shitty neighborhood or something's wrong with the property, or it's a scam. Like I just had some bullshit. It was a $850 for a 3-bedroom with a nice yard on South Garfield and West Side, and then the person was saying, "Oh, I'm a blind lady in California. I'm just looking for somebody to maintain it. I'm not looking to get rich. What I would need you to do, you can drive by and look at the property, but you would just pay me through PayPal or Cash App, and I just want you to maintain the yard." But I've gotten that shtick about 5 other times with that same exact fucking excuse. It's a scam to make you think that they even print out a fake deed to show you they own the house you can never go in the house. You can never do nothing like that until they say, well, you have to pay to be able to get the key, and they'll send it in the mail. And then when you pay, you never hear from them again.
Okay. I would get their PayPal information or report the PayPal itself as a scam. You can do that.
Yep. Well, if they're using PayPal or Cash App or...
Yeah, Cash App, you can't do that. Like a lot of other ones, you can't.
Yeah.
Fix it.
Well, it just sucks because when you find rent that low for $800, like you're saying, you automatically think, what's wrong, or is it a scam? Honestly, the best price that I've seen legitimately for a 3-bedroom with any kind of yard is about $1,500.
Yeah, unless you go up to where I'm working, it's like $2,000.
Oh yeah, I mean, once you go into the country, into nicer areas, they do go up. But that's the minimum. That's like in the city. Like in Scranton. In a halfway decent area. That's not in a fucking scummy area. And that's not a halfway broken down house. That is the cheapest. So I'm trying to find something around like $1,200. Would be ideal. But it just... Honestly, we might have to just stick it out where we're at right now, because it's so hard to find a place that accepts animals. It just is. And I'm just going to have to put a bunch of overtime in. I'm trying to get a second job at a restaurant nearby to get paid in cash on the weekends. So and instead of just trying to move out and fucking pay cheaper, I'm just going to try and work more and make more money.
Hopefully, you'll talk to them about raising the shit, because you shouldn't be making as much as people who work at McDonald's. Now, I believe everyone should be making a living wage, but other wages need to be paid.
I just checked. It's like every time I check the statewide average for my job description, it keeps going up. And right now, it's at about $25 an hour is the average pay for my job in the state of Pennsylvania. And I am going to let my boss know very shortly, listen, my year is coming up, and when it does, I want at least average. I think I'm average, and that's about a $7 or $8 raise. And if I don't get all the way to average, I want it damn close. At minimum, I'm going to expect is 20. But I would love 22, 23, 24.
Yeah.
Because I show up every day and I do my job well. And I want to be showed that I'm appreciated. Because I know there's 100 trucking companies in the area that are also looking for people. So,
exactly, and that shouldn't be too hard to do.
Exactly. Oh boy, oh boy.
It's going to be a good day, though.
Yeah, we'll see. It's Friday.
I just keep saying it's going to be a good day. I want it to be a good day. So I'm going to keep saying it's going to be a good day.
Well, usually Fridays are like my Fridays, but now I'm doing Saturdays. It's not so much my Fridays anymore. Now tomorrow's going to be my Friday, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I know, trust me. I used to do the weekend for working at Claws and Pods. That was a pain in the ass, too.
Yeah, and I heard a lot of bad things about Claws and Pods, too.
As employees or for the animals?
For the animals.
Oh, yeah. They have the money and the land to expand and extend all of their animal enclosures. Instead they want to add more enclosures rather than take care of the ones that they have.
Yeah, you would think, well, they're in the business of making money, and that's the shitty part. And the shitty part about zoos and stuff like that, I mean, minus the sanctuaries, but actually zoos, most of the time they're prisons. They're prisons for animals, and even if it's a big cage, it's still a prison.
Yeah.
And it's really shitty to fucking to see animals, especially like you see like a tiger in a cage the size of someone's house, and usually they roam around for hundreds of miles across plains and forests and.
Someone keeps calling him. It might be one of the kids. Give me a second.
All right.
I'm not even near my desk right now.
Yeah. You love that?
Yeah.
Your phone's going off, but you're nowhere near it.
Yeah, probably makes your phone silent too. All right, give me 1 second.
All right. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, in my opinion, zoos, it's a sad state of affairs. When you see a zoo animal, any animal, honestly, besides a giraffe, giraffes always look contempt. But every other animal, when you look at in the zoo, if you ever look at it in the eyes, it just looks sad. I mean, it just looks rough. And I understand some of them may be safer than being in a specific area it came from, maybe because of poachers or hunters or what have you, but still, I mean, these animals are just being locked in cages for our amusement. We're people. We are king, you know? And these animals are there just to be our amusement because we are so smart. It's very sad, especially for an animal that loves to roam and wander and just be wild. Sanctuaries are a different case. They're a different breed. If you go on a safari, it's just open land. They have the space. I mean, it might be a restricted area, but they have space. They have space to, like a town, like a country almost for them. But just to walk around on a 20 by 50 area cage for little kids all day, that snot's coming out of their nose and look at the tire, and just, it's very upsetting. I don't like thinking about it. But right before work, why not? On a Friday. Oh, definitely looks like it's going to be some rain. Which could be good and bad. Could make it humid. Or it could cool it down. The fact that I'm talking about cold. Hello.
They're fighting. They're fighting.
Yeah.
This early. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, they're always.
They're supposed to know. No. I answer the phone. All I hear is dogs going fucking crazy, and they're both telling me that one hit the other.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
At 6 something in the morning? Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, that's the way it goes. It never stops. And it's probably about something stupid, about like a cell phone or the game or the TV or the computer.
It's about soda.
Soda.
You want to just there to, yeah. No. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Don't you wish you could have like a little zap collar for the kids, you know? You know what? If you guys don't stop, I'm going to press the button.
I could. They wouldn't like it, but I couldn't. I might get caught.
Yeah, you know? That's one way to calm a kid down. Strap a dog zap collar around it. You be at work, you know, taking care of the kids. They call you fighting and shit's going on. Guys, I'm going to press it. I don't know who's in the right, but you're both going to get it.
If I tell them I feel when I get home, I'm thinking all the other stuff is around and I'm going to throw you the fuck out.
Yeah, but
no.
You're not going to do that. You're never going to do that.
No, but I did take the PS5 out for a month.
Yeah. I don't know. How they been doing with the deodorant?
They've been wearing it sometimes, but I keep having to remind them. Because, man, they really do stink.
I know.
They really do.
I didn't realize until that one day they were both sitting next to me, and I'm sitting there like, wow, these guys got BO. They stink.
Yep. It's shit. And they both have deodorant. That's what pisses me off. They both have, like, a lot of deodorant. Because I have, like, for Eris, I have 2 downstairs and I have 2 upstairs.
Well, they need to get into a routine to whether they are getting cleaned every night or getting cleaned every morning. And every morning, their routine, if they get clean in the morning in the shower, get out of the shower, brush your teeth, deodorant. Or if they do it at night, get out of the shower, get clean, go to bed, then when you wake up, brush your teeth and deodorant.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be calling them back once we get off the phone to make sure that sounds correct. She forgot to say that, but all I heard is clang, and then once I said electronics, total meltdown, and I'm like,
do they get like showers every day?
Every 2 days.
Every 2 days?
Yeah.
Well, you might have to push that to every day because they're stinking. And until they can maintain their personal hygiene, you might have to just force it on them.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, every 2 days is fine, but that's always up to them to not stink. People are able to do that.
The only reason I do that is because, there was a reason. Yeah, the tub backs up really bad up there, so it's just a pain in the ass.
Go fucking figure.
Yeah.
You ever try one of those little plastic drain remover thingies, you know, with the prongs on it?
Well, I have a metal one, but yeah,
okay.
I have one.
Yeah, well, it's like a as seen on TV type thing. I think it's a plastic, almost like a plastic bendable thing with a bunch of hooks on it. And you shove it down the drain, and it pulls up all the hair or gook or fuzz or whatever the fuck is in there.
Well, I have a really, really fucking good one. A good not drain. I had a really good drain cleaner, and it beat through all any hair that was down there, but I have a feeling the clog is further back. Just because I've dealt with that shit before, making my kitchen sink, and the clog was more than mom had come down with her snake, and it's a 100-foot snake, and she finally hit something at the very end of it, which is actually outside of my house.
Just try a bunch of home remedies. I heard baking soda, and I think hot water does something too. Maybe a dash of salt.
I just have baking soda.
But I mean, did you tell housing about the fucking drains?
Of course I have. They keep telling me that I would stuff some stuff in them. Like, I don't do anything down the drain.
Hey, believe me, for fucking every year, at least once a year, upstairs, up where mom is, it would back up to where nothing would be able to be drained. So we would have to fucking take apart the pipes that are over by the living room for the kitchen to be able to fucking do it, because it would clog up into one area, and it was so hard to get to those fucking pipes.
Yeah, and I'm just going to get more of that drain cleaner stuff and make sure the kids realize that they have to put that thing back in. The thing that catches all the hair.
Yeah. I'm actually getting really used to fixing shit now, because that's kind of what I do all day. So now when I'm home, I'm fixing stuff.
Well, I have a question. What if I paid you $100 to help me put new linoleum down? I already have all the stuff.
Yeah.
Not this weekend, in a couple weeks. Like, I have all the stuff for it. It's just getting it up and putting it down. I know I'm not going to be able to do it right myself.
Yeah.
And I really, really fucking hate the floors downstairs and upstairs, but I have enough for downstairs.
I should be able to. Just, I would have to come by like a day or two prior to look at it and just to see what I would need and what I would need to do and what I would need to bring.
I've been looking at, I have everything you need, including a scraper to help me get the linoleum off the floor.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you do.
Everything.
But I have a lot of good tools of my own, and I would like to just look and see what you have and what it looks like, and just kind of go from there. But yeah, absolutely. Just let me know when you want to do it, and it would have to be on like a Saturday evening or a Sunday.
That's what I mean. Whenever you have time, just let me know. Like, if you want to come down and look at it one weekend and not actually do anything, and then the next weekend we can work on it together. Because I'm not going to have you do it we're going to be working on it together.
And well, the thing about linoleum, do you have a roll of linoleum?
No.
Do you have it in patches?
I have the Peel and Stick square one.
The what one?
The Peel and Stick squares.
Oh yeah, it's okay. The patches, yeah, the squares. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're just peel and sticks?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I can't get it up right, and I want it to look nice. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Hey, you just have to rip out the old and do it in a nice way, clean up your mess, and then put it down.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be that difficult.
I want to do it before the new couch comes in. I want to get rid of the old one, just have a nice, so I don't have to keep the area rug for right now, because with the puppy, she just is gross now. Yeah.
Didn't you just get that couch, though?
No, I've had that for like 3 years. I was from Donna.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you just got it a few years ago.
Yeah, but she had it for like 10 years before that.
Okay.
So it already had some issues, and now it's just getting worse with the kids.
Yeah.
24/7.
Oh yeah, well, kids and dogs and animals, and that'll do it.
Yeah.
But it's about that time. 6:30. I just saw Paulie walk in.
All right, I'm gonna give the kids a call, and hopefully I'm calm now enough to talk to them.
Yeah, hopefully they're calm too, so you can get it done easy and won't be no fucking fight back.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, kids are crazy. Good kids, though. I like them. Well, her kids. I don't like kids in general. Kids are sticky and loud. Kind of stupid. Kids are like drunk people. They smell. They're wobbly. They're very honest. Unless they learn how to lie. Then they lie like a motherfucker. Depending on the age. But whatever. Alright, guys. Friday. Be good to people. Be nice. Treat others as you want to be treated. You want to save the world? You want to end racism, end everything? Treat others how you want to be treated. And do that to everybody, no matter what color, what gender, what anything. I don't care if it's a purple alien human. If it's a black trans female that worships Buddha. Who cares? They ain't affecting you. Treat them nice. It's not that hard. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. No problem. Thank you. You're welcome. Just be nice to people. Simple.